So, on my table behind me, today's lesson is all about making a dress. My daughter is going to a wedding, plus she's going to she's having a prom this year, July, and we have to make some dress. So my dummy today is too big for this dress because she's a size 8, I think, 6 to 8. So I'm going to have to make the dress around her. So you'll be seeing the dress being fitted on her. As you can see on the table behind me, I've got it all ready for you. I've put the pattern on it. So this is the top of the dress, the bodice, and the back part of the dress. I've got to fold it and sort that out, so I'll show you that later. So in a moment we're going to get started. So here we go. So now, as you can see behind me, I've cut out the dress. This section here is the front of the dress. This is the front of the dress, which is on the fold. And this is the back of the dress. And this is the back of the dress. And there's an opening here. But with this dress, there won't be an opening, so I'm going to get rid of this. Alright? And what I do is, when I've done this dress as well, at the bottom of the dress, I'm going to reshape the dress and bring it up into a curve. So that's going to be different as well. When I've stitched the dress together, then I'll cut that off to modify this dress to how I want it to be, or to how the customer wants it to be. What I've done with this here, which is the frills at the bottom, as you can see, I've cut out the net. That's there. We've got the lining, we've got the net, and we've got the main fabric. Right. And the main fabric, I was supposed to have cut 2 pieces, so I'm going to go and cut another one again. So this main fabric, we have 2 pieces of it. Here at the back, this is the back of the skirt, which is a lot of gathering going on around the bottom of the dress. Right, so here we've got the lining, and we've got 2 pieces of the main fabric. And now I'm going to cut out the net. So let me do that at the moment, and then we're going to start putting this together. What I'm going to start off with first is I'm going to start off with the front of the dress. So I'm going to move this aside. Right, now this has been put on the fold, so now I'm going to open it up and show you that this is the front of the dress. There we go, there's the front of the dress. And now I'm going to move this aside, which is the back of the dress, and this bit here is what's going to join on. And this dress part here has got 2 nips. It's got a nip there and a nip there. So what we'll do is we'll make sure, because we have to allow the curve of the dress so that it shapes on the bust. So we're going to make sure those 2 go together. So we're going to stitch these up. Now, because the way I like to make dresses, this has got 3 shells. So we've got the main part of the dress, which is the top part of the dress. Then we've got the fabric again, because I love making dresses to make it such a better quality. So we've got the main fabric again, which acts as a shell. There it is. There's another one there. And then we've got the lining again. So what I actually do is let's move the lining. I put the 2 fabrics together, open it up. I'm lining it with its own fabric. So they're both on top of each other, and it gives it weights. But what you would say, but why didn't you just buy a thicker fabric? Even if I bought a thicker fabric, I'd still do the same, because it just makes it really heavier and thicker. So the 2 is together on top of each other. As you can see, that's the wrong side. So we make sure it stays together, and then I'll pin this for your sake. So they're pinned together. And now, because I'm dealing with the front first, I'll move this aside. By the way, I've told you, this is a size 12 pattern. My daughter is a size 8. So what I do is I shape it on her. If I had a dummy, I would adjust the dummy to the size and then shape it on the dummy. But the end result is you shape it on the person and you get that really nice hugging figure. That's what she wants. So here we have this is kind of like a stretch satin. It's a thin weight stretch satin. Let's move this aside. So that's the front. There's the other one. As I said, I'm putting two on each other. And that is what makes this dress expensive. Okay, yeah, if you didn't want to do that, you could get a cheaper fabric and put underneath it and do the same effect. Because here we're going for quality. Let's get rid of the lining underneath it. Here we have the two nips. There's the nip there, and then we have the nip here and the nip there. So we're gonna put these two, stitch this up, stitch this up. By the time we get to here, we just ease it to get a bust. So I'm gonna go and stitch this up and I'll bring it back to you.
A little chauffeur girl. That's what I did, you know. Yeah. I went.
So now we're going to do the back of the dress. Oh yeah, I forgot to cut the sleeve, didn't I?
Oh, Mum.
Right. So that's the back of the dress. Don't forget, I said I'm modifying this pattern because it's not exactly what I want. If you look on the YouTube, you see Dream Girls, the dress, which is the finale, the ending.
No, it's the start to the Dream Girls.
It's the beginning of the start of Dream Girls. You will see them in. That's the dress that I'm making for the occasion. So this bit here, I'm going to get rid of. I can cut it off right now because I really don't need it. Where's this?
It's the entrance to the actual Dream Girls becoming Dream Girls.
Yeah? Okay.
So it's when they start their career.
So let's cut this bit off. Had this have been just a dress, an even dress, you would have had this as an opening. But this dress has not got an opening.